How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ and this is another episode of Terraria, and in today's episode we're going to probably go to a mine again. If you haven't seen the last episode, then we went to a mine, and by we I don't mean just me and the viewers, I actually mean me and the other friend I was playing with, Boss. I call him Boss. And we went to a mine, we got silver armor for ourselves, we were collecting silvers and all that kind of shit. I found a really cool weapon which is like a morning star that spins around me and it's on flames. Originally, I found a normal one. I mean, I found it, my friend found it, but he gave it to me, so... And it was normal, but then I connected it with a torch, and it became a flaming one, and it's really cool. We got the silver armor, doesn't really fit for GZB, but... Well, right now at the beginning of the game I can't really fucking complain about not having purple armor, so... Later in the game I do get purple armor, so it's more fitting. That's more fitting with my character. I got this really cool fucking milkshake. Vanilla milkshake. So good. I fucking love it. Man, I was even fucking looking through this footage. Now this is definitely a lag I had. Or is it? The music's playing fine. Music never fucking lags in this game. It's just my footage. Or me. What am I doing? I'm just like standing still. Well, I think I know what I'm doing. I'm probably waiting for my friend to connect because he's not on the server yet. Or at least I haven't saw him appearing. So whatever we done in today's episode, I don't remember, to be honest. It's been a while. I don't remember exactly the first episodes. I do remember the later episodes where like actually interesting stuff happened. Like it's gonna be a while before we even defeat like the first boss in the game, which is Eye of Cthulhu. I mean, I guess this first boss, the easiest one, is like King of Slimes, but never a single time we had an event called the Reign of Slimes. Which is ridiculous because, oh there you go, we're going to the desert. I found a huge tree, which for some reason you dig with a pickaxe, not an axe, which is kind of weird because it's a tree. So what the hell? Maybe because it's a wooden block, not like trees in the background. Yeah, and I remember when I was playing this game by myself one time, I actually built myself a house inside one of those, and it was really nice. I think that might have been the coolest, house I built in this game. See, for a couple of episodes, I'm pretty much all by myself because Boss is too busy just kind of walking around and building. And he's building houses because there's a thing that they added in the last update, which is NPC's happiness. I, for the longest time, had no idea what the fuck do you mean happiness. Why would I give a shit about their happiness? So it seems like you now can't just simply store them in like some sort of... I remember seeing a video of someone playing this game, and they basically almost seem like they enslaved their fucking characters, because instead of like making little houses for them or anything, like building a house where they live, he just made like this fucking camp. Every single NPC was just sitting in like a room that it looked exactly like the other room, with just a table and a chair in it, and it was all extremely fucking... Well, it wasn't terrifying, but I just simply felt like I wouldn't want to fucking make my world look like this. Well, jokes on him, because they added in the newest update that you cannot put NPCs in fucking cubes like that. Now you kind of have to pay attention. Well, maybe not pay attention, but keep in mind on how your NPCs are being treated, because they have happiness, and the happier they are, the lower the prices they have. But we didn't give a fuck about that because well, we cheated money later on, so yeah, we were cheating in this game. I already said that last episode, I know. Here's a Nintendo Power review of KO2 for some reason. I'm looking up if there's anything interesting on the internet regarding video games, since this episode's probably gonna be relatively new, so I might give you my opinions on some upcoming games. This boring mess of a sequel should KO the franchise for good. Well, it's coming back. There was something about KO2 that I retweeted. That's why I'm looking for this. Some politicians holding tomboys. I don't really wanna fucking see that. I don't wanna see that, it's just my own fucking timeline. Where's the thing I was talking about? Music is all intense in the desert fucking cave. Oh, this is what we're gonna do in this episode. We're gonna spend the entire episode in the desert caves. Which has this intense fucking music. Hell yeah. So badass. Damn. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. This game's soundtrack is pretty good, but then there are songs that I just really don't fucking like. For example, like the overworld music sometimes just sounds like so stupid. There's this one piece of music that sounds like it's like it should be connected to some kind of clown invasion event, but it's just not. It's just kind of the music that plays in the background, and it just kind of sounds stupid. So I seen a little bit of footage of this whole Marvel's Avengers game, and I actually think it looks pretty cool. I thought it was gonna be like some kind of beat 'em up brawler where you walk around with your friends and you just beat the shit out of like endless fucking armies of generic looking soldiers or whatever. But this looks actually pretty cool. It's like some kind of exploration piece when they're running around some city. That looks really interesting actually. It's not one of those games I'm gonna be looking forward all that much, but I'm gonna keep it in mind. I'm gonna... Maybe, I don't know, maybe if it's on like some enormous discount, it's just gonna be basically for free. Maybe if it's gonna be for free, then I'm gonna be interested in it. I wouldn't mind. Where the fuck is that thing I was talking about? Maybe it's all an illusion, nothing ever happened. Fuck. Can't see it, I'm looking for it. Damn it! I was thinking of recording, after I'm done with this, I would like do more episodes of Team Fortress. But you know what? I don't really want to. Maybe on a winter break I would do more Team Fortress episodes, because... Like, what is coming up on winter break? Well, I think Star Wars Skywalker Saga is. I think Fairy Tail is coming somewhere in December. So those things do sound kind of interesting. I learned of a fucking cool game. I was watching Kadikareth, right? And he was reviewing the Disney Pixar games. And one of the games he shown, and it looked really fun. Because I remember playing on PS2 the first car games. And he said it controlled like shit. Now I don't remember, I just remember that I had a lot of fun playing it as a kid. And I was like, oh hell yeah. This was fucking bullshit. I hit a cactus and it rolled into me and it just fucking immediately killed me. These cactuses were killing me so fucking much in this episode, I fucking hated them. They're my worst fucking nightmare, fucking cactuses. See, like this piece of music, it's like good for the overworld music, but it's not really anything that sticks out, it just sounds normal. I made one of those stupid Bacay Mintai memes. Caved in. Made a meme. I'm a meme lord, officially. My life makes no sense, I'm gonna kill myself. And... I was just saying something and I just fucking forgot. Great memory I got. Oh yeah, and he said there's a PS4 game based on Cars 3, which I have never seen. I've seen Cars 1 and 2, but never 3. So maybe I'll check it out one day, and... In that game, he said it was like really fucking fun, like surprisingly fun, and I was checking it out, and it's a full-priced game. What the fuck? I thought it would be half-priced, and then I could wait for some kind of discount. Right now, it's on a PS Plus discount for like $20, but I still don't want to fucking like buy it now just because it's on a discount. I was gonna buy Judgment now. Look how much footage I cut out because it all froze. And it's still kind of not exactly working. Yeah, kind of excuse. Oh, that's what I was gonna mention. This is the piece of news. This is not a trick of the light, it's a preview for the miniatures for the upcoming Darkest Dungeons board game being made by Mythical Games MG. Sneak peek details coming later today, so be sure to follow them. Kickstarter coming this fall. I never played Darkest Dungeons, but my friend Boss, the other guy on this playthrough, was he in this episode actually? Is he even in the game? I haven't seen him his. But whatever, he's in this Let's Play. Now he played a lot of Darkest Dungeons, he really fucking likes Darkest Dungeons. And I really fucking like board games. Now, the reason, probably, I don't know, if you're not in the know, if you're not familiar with, you think like board games are probably like cheaper than video games. That's not the case. Board games are expensive. And judging by these miniatures, I can already tell those are expensive. They look really detailed, really good. They're, I'd say like around maybe 10 centimeters tall. Maybe not. I guess if you're gonna pick them up with your hand, they might be like 6 centimeters tall. But they look really fucking nice. And what it translates to is that it's gonna be an expensive piece of game. I was actually looking recently for that Fallout Shelter board game because it looks really fun. It's basically just Fallout Shelter, but as a board game. And that is expensive for the sole reason that they packaged the game in like a steel lunchbox style packaging. I have so much wood with me, I don't know why the fuck I'm carrying it. By the way, it's just like I don't fucking need this much wood, what is this bullshit? And the sole reason why this fucking board game is so expensive is because board games are just expensive, you know? I'm always curious, I guess it's because you have the physical value of it. Because when you're buying a game, like it might be full price, right? But you're getting a disc, it's all packed on a disc, you're basically buying a box with a disc on it. Now what the disc contains, now that's a whole different story, but when you're buying a board game, you're buying all those fucking physical figurines, you're buying the board, instruction, the box, you're basically paying for all that. And it's just expensive to make, I guess. And I guess the board game manufacturers want to make a profit. So I suppose that might be also the reason, that might also the case might be that the board games aren't as popular as video games. And maybe that's why they price them bigger. But then again, that might be the reason why nobody wants to buy a board game. I want to buy that fucking Darkest Dungeons board game. I'm definitely keeping an eye out for that. That looks fucking interesting as fuck, man. Also, I learned that the same fucking asshole is gonna come over to... It lagged for 3 fucking seconds. You fucking piece of shit, why is he doing that? Never did that before. When I was recording like Yakuza episodes and the other fucking... like Team Fortress episode, that never happened to me, where I recorded more commentary than the video. And now my video player froze for 3 seconds. And I stayed quiet just so later I could find that part and cut it out, so it won't fucking suck so bad. I really want to play Fall Guys later. But with this fucking footage being so goddamn long, who knows how long will this fucking be copping onto my USB drive. Occupying my PS4 because I gotta somehow get the... I think I was telling you the story of how I'm recording this footage. It's a really complicated process. But it works. So I don't really give a fuck. As long as it works, it's not stupid, so I guess I can just tell. So how I'm recording this, right, is the footage I recorded with OBS a while ago. Like a month ago, I think. And the commentary I record, since I already told you last episode, my computer does not recognize my fucking microphones for some reason, and I can't record anything, I can't talk to anyone on my microphone. What I did is I just simply turned on Mega Man Legacy Collection, applied my microphone into my controller, my headphones into my computer, and I'm recording. Technically right now I'm recording Mega Man Legacy Collection video, but literally all I'm recording is a footage of the pause menu, and I'm just gonna talk over it. And what I'm gonna do later is just I'm gonna take that footage, turn it into an MP3 file, and put it over this footage. And that's how I'm making commentary separately to gameplay. Complicated stuff. Yeah, but it works, like I said, so you can't accuse me of it being stupid. It's the only way I get around this whole fucking stupid thing of the fact that I just cannot fucking record microphone on my computer for some reason. It's really annoying. Ninjas looking to enter the entertainment industry of Hollywood. And by ninja, I don't mean ninjas. I mean Ninja, the streamer. So, he was already a character in like a comic book, I think. Like, they made like a book based on Fortnite. Which, when I think of those books for kids, about like stories in Minecraft, or like Herobrine farting at everyone, and Fortnite stories, and I'm just thinking like, man, I guess if I tried, I could probably become a fucking writer, man. That's just something I always kind of was looking forward to, so... Except I never knew how to begin. I would have to, I don't know, learn how to fucking write proper stories. Because I have this fucking story in my head for the longest goddamn time now. It's just I don't know what to do with it, because I don't know how to fucking write. This place ends up covered in chests later on, because I'm just, instead of like getting rid of shit and stacking it, I'm just throwing it whatever the fuck. Now, during my first playthrough, I remember that it was way better because we had this house way more organized. There was like a whole basement that my boss built because it was him again. And yeah, and he made like a sick fucking basement with some organized chests. But I really didn't care this time around. He was, I guess he was doing something. Welcome to Fuckville. I guess I quitted the game for some reason. It might have been because... I don't know why the fuck I quitted the game. Maybe I just had to go do something, and then I connected this to 2 episodes. I really fucking hope I didn't render the same episode as 2 episodes again like I did with Half-Life. Because that's gonna be really fucking annoying to find out I lost footage while I'm recording the commentary, just like I did with Half-Life. You know, I was sitting down, I was gonna record the commentary, and then it turns out that I fucking lost the footage of one of the episodes. It was really annoying. Yeah, I don't... That's all I had to say, just a board game thing. It's really nothing else. I mean, I bet there is a lot of stuff else, but... Tom Cruise wants to blow up some fucking bridge. I'm all for it. He can blow up the whole country for all I care. Ice cream melting, I don't give a shit. Apparently, another piece of news is that there's like an official Silent Hill Twitter page, which implies that maybe there's something coming in the Silent Hill franchise, which is really interesting, I gotta say. If it's gonna be like Resident Evil 7, where it's just basically like really fucking grotesque, realistic looking, scary as fuck survival game, I'm really gonna be all for it. Fuck yeah. You know, at some point when I was a kid I hated horror games. They were one of the games I would not fucking care to play, because I was just simply scared of them. I was just simply scared and I didn't want to fucking play them, but now that I'm a little older, you know, I feel like, I like horror games. I liked Evil Within, I liked Resident Evil, Outlast, and the scariest of them all, FNAF. No, FNAF fucking sucks. I like FNAF, but I like listening to people talk about FNAF, like lore and theories and shit, and like watch other people play. But myself, I think this is the most boring fucking game I ever seen. You just sit in one room and just look around, left, right, cameras, up and down. Bullshit. I mean, I know it's hard because you have to manage all this shit, but still, I think it looks fucking... it's not a game I want to play. Here you go, I have slightly more bluer looking armor. And it's even better than the silver one I had, I think. Not too sure about that, actually. I made a platinum candle, why not? Splinter Cell is reportedly coming back as an anime series on Netflix. Splinter Cell is getting an anime on Netflix. If it's anything like Castlevania, which Castlevania I do find it fitting for it to be an anime. But Splinter Cell, I think I would rather see like a live action Splinter Cell. But that means that the guy who voiced Sam Fisher can come back to voice him in the anime, which is pretty cool. Now I'm definitely gonna give it a try, because I like Splinter Cell. I like every video game. Well, that's not true. I hate Overwatch, for example. I don't like Destiny. Destiny sucks, and so, but you know, Splinter Cell, I definitely keep an eye out for that. Like I always keep an eye out for everything. I know everything that's going on. I meet up with my friends and they tell me shit that I knew for a week now. There's this Hypercharge Unboxed. It looks really fun actually, but it's like a game. It's like a first-person shooter themed around the whole game happening inside of a. Themed around the whole game being like toys. It's kind of like Toy Story Soldiers. And I seen some gameplay of it, and the guns look really fucking interesting because you don't have to follow any kind of real-life gun laws. Laws like rules. How the guns really work. They can just be toys. They can just be anything they want, and just can be ridiculous. Here's a gun with a spinning barrel, which would not make sense how the bullets go through the barrel if it's fucking spinning all the time. It's like a laser gun. It looks really fun. I think it's a PS5 game actually. It's coming to PS5. It's not even out yet. So, yeah, this is definitely something interesting. And now we're back to stuff I already talked about in my last Half-Life episode. I really ran out of shit to talk about. Or not, because me, my other friend, and Boss, the same guy who's in this Let's Play, which... Where the fuck is he in this episode? I don't see him. Where the fuck he went? Maybe he's building those houses, I don't know. Have I checked out? I think he was here just a second ago. When I was changing armor, I think he ran through the house. Was it? Well, yeah, he was there. So where the fuck did he go? I got no idea where he fucking went. And me, my friend, and the Boss, we were watching Rambo this weekend. Rambo 1, First Blood, as it's known, because the Rambo titles of Rambo are all fucked up because it's like First Blood, then Rambo 2 is First Blood. No, it's Rambo First Blood Part 2. Then the third one is just Rambo 3. And the fourth one is just Rambo, I think. And then there's John Rambo, which I don't even know if it's like a Rambo 5? What the fuck is it? Is it not canon? Is it like a remake? Reboot? What the fuck is it? And then there's Rambo Last Blood, which I seen in theaters when it came out. It was fun because I really like going to theaters to watch movies, but now you can't do that anymore. I was thinking of going and watching Scoob, which I thought that movie already came out like a month ago or something, and apparently it's still not out. There he is! He was in this episode. Why the fuck is he following me? I don't know. The movie's really cool. Obviously, I'm watching good movies. What the fuck else I have to say about it? That they're not cool. I hated Rambo. No, I liked Rambo. What I liked about it the most is how they immediately made you hate all the cops in the film because they're so fucking annoying. They're just going so much out of their way to piss Rambo off, and they fucking see Rambo doesn't look like anyone you wanna fuck with. He's an ex-soldier, so why the fuck would they even mess around with an ex-soldier? All he wanted to do was just eat something in the local restaurant, and they just simply had to harass him and not let him do that. And because of that, he went on this. He started attacking them because they were gonna shave him, and he had flashbacks to when he was captured in Vietnam and tortured. And he freaked out and started kicking them and ran into the forest. And then they obviously ran after him because they were like, I gotta fucking murder someone. I almost felt like the cops in that movie just really wanted to kill someone. And he was like the perfect opportunity for them to fucking get a chance to kill somebody. It just makes them all fucked up. And I mean, yeah, having a crazy person, because, well, Rambo isn't exactly the most stable. He kinda overdone it with how much cops he murdered too, but I feel like he's more justified. Like, yeah, okay, cops work in the name of the law, right? But then that doesn't mean they have to be such fucking dicks about it. And by the way, you see this crystal I just collected? That's a life crystal. If you have 5 of them, I believe. No, wait. Every crystal you collect, you can use to expand your health 10 points. And instead of doing that, I waited until I could copy those hearts. I think you have to have 15 hearts to copy them. Oh, you son of a bitch, flying fucking cocksucker. Getting in my fucking eyes. Piece of shit, fucking got into my room. Murdered it with my hand. And a fly broke into my room. That's what I'm talking about. And I cheated it, and for a while in this game I was pretty much just not even caring about the enemies attacking me because I was so powerful. But then we defeated Wall of Flesh and the game got harder, and then all of a sudden I actually had to pay attention to my surroundings again and heal myself every once in a while. By the end of the game I have like really cool items on me. I have like a healing item that also heals like my health, my mana, and just keeps constantly replenishing it. It's just really handy. Still, it doesn't mean that I'm just gonna be invincible, it still means that I'm taking damage. Just that I'm taking less damage than I normally would. I think my whole goal in this whole desert dungeon was just to collect platinum. It's pretty interesting. The thing I got confused about the Rambo movies is because I thought the first Rambo took place in Vietnam. And then the second Rambo was the one that took place in the like countryside with the police. Because Rambo, and I even went throughout the movie, Rambo was like keep talking about the, you know, you've seen the flashbacks to Vietnam. I was like so sure that this is somewhat, that those are flashbacks from the previous movie. But no, it's Rambo 2 where he goes back to Vietnam to rescue other soldiers that were kidnapped there. They were hostages and he had to rescue them. And then in Rambo 3 apparently he comes back to Vietnam again because the captain, like the guy who trained him, and he's pretty much his dad, kind of like that. He gets fucking kidnapped there. I haven't watched Rambo 3 yet. But while we sat down, we ordered pizza, we watched Rambo 1 and 2. So it's cool. I spent all my money just to get my PS Plus subscription back, by the way. And I think it's worth it. I can play online again, and I got like 5 new fucking games. Here's a cool thing. I don't know if I was using it now, but I figured out later. That if you ever dig in this game and you just ran into like a black wall, you can just start placing torches in the darkness, because you can place torches through walls. And if you do that, you can just simply like, find more rooms to explore and try to dig into. Like here I see a heart, I guess. You can find more rooms to explore and dig into by just placing torches around. So that placing torches thing was pretty handy that I did that, but later in the, I don't think it was in any of these early episodes, but later you can see that it did kind of came back to bite me in the ass, this whole amount of torches I placed. And Boss was really pissed off about it, because every time he would walk by a huge cluster of torches and the fire would start attacking him, he was always annoyed. Because he was, right now he's playing, we pretty much don't have any classes. There's no classes in this game, you know. But later in the game he kind of set out to become a summoner. While I was trying to, I just simply picked up whatever weapon was the best and I just went with that. He was going for the summoner kind of deal. I was more of a melee kind of guy, I guess. Because I was pretty much the whole game using those spinny weapons. Later in the game I find another spinny ball and it becomes really good. And that ball carries me through like most of the game. Later I get like really good swords. Then I get like a really cool looking, another cool ball that spawned like bubbles around it, and the bubbles like home into enemies, and that was overpowered. Then later I got like a fire. It froze again. Later I got like a fireball. It wasn't exactly like that, it was more like a whip, but it kind of worked similarly to what I had before. Check it out, I ran into a fucking golfer. Thank you for the rescue. If I was trapped underground any longer, I couldn't play golf or whatever he said. You can buy golf equipment from him. Now you might be thinking, what the fuck is golf equipment in this game for? Well, obviously for playing golf, you fucking asshole. Dumbass. What the fuck you thought it would be for? Huh? Smarty pants? You didn't thought a golfer would sell golf equipment? Maybe you thought I said golfer. No, it's a golfer. He plays golf, he wears a golf, and he probably drives a fucking golf. Because his life is pretty much all about golf. So, yeah. Also, apparently, Halo Infinite multiplayer mode is gonna come separately as a free-to-play. So I think it's gonna be I think what they're trying to do is like how Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you know, the game is, you have to pay for it, right? But if you want to play the Warzone add-on to the game, now that's free, you don't need to pay for it. So I think they're gonna try to do that with Halo. So like, let's say anybody who buys an Xbox can play Halo, but not everybody can play through the story mode. You have to buy the game to play through the story mode. So I think that's kind of a cool deal. But then I feel like, you know, whoever pays for the single player, it's probably gonna be full priced, you know, and unless it's like an enormous single player, then I guess it is worth it, but yeah, I don't know, I feel like maybe releasing I don't know, I guess it's fair, you know, for people who do want to play Halo, but maybe they will go with something else as the first game on their Xbox and they're not gonna have anything. My footage froze. My fucking video player froze again. Oh my fucking good lord. So now it's another fucking... God damn it, it's another goddamn... like 5 seconds of delay and I'm gonna have to fucking look for that shit now. God damn it, it's so fucking annoying. When I started recording this the first time, and this is the second time I'm recording this, I was saying stuff, I was talking about blah blah blah, whatever the fuck, and then it froze, and I was like, fuck it, I gotta restart it. I don't want it to keep fucking freezing on me. And now it did it for the first fucking time, and we're just halfway through the episode. We're just halfway through and I'm already running out of things to say. This is another thing about how this is one of the things that I don't like about actually doing commentary after the gameplay. Because when I would be making commentary when I'm playing the game, I would be like, okay, let's go up, let's go over here. I seen something here, and I could be doing that, but it would feel weird because I'm not playing the game right now, and it would just feel like I'm not genuinely talking about what I'm doing because all I'm doing is just sitting, looking at this footage. I'm not really playing it right now. Which is pretty weird. But I really did want to record a bunch of PC stuff, because I have those PC games, I figured out how to play them, how to record them, so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna record them. Why the fuck would I keep all these games if I don't have to do that? You know what I'm talking about? No? Well, whatever. I don't think I know what I'm talking about. I think I'm a dumbass. Can put sentences together. Just a normal fucking idiot. Just an everyday normal guy. Remember that song by... what was his name? John Gillon? Something like that. John C. John, that wasn't him. Oh, I got a magic comb! It's gonna tell me secrets, like in SpongeBob. It's gonna tell me how to live. Was that the thing in SpongeBob, where they had a magic shell, and it told them, like, life advices, and they just listened to it, no matter what? And then Squidward was all pissed off. Because, why the fuck would they listen to whatever the fuck the fucking plastic toy says? And whatever, I haven't watched SpongeBob in, like, a bunch of years now. Every time I see like something cool on Cartoon Network where they're like, oh, they have this new cartoon on Cartoon Network and it's really fun, and I think like, yeah, you know, it does look really fucking fun. Boss is like some kind of flame, like some kind of magic fucking arrows things going on. And if you're wondering why the fuck does Boss's name in the game is different than what I'm calling him, well, my name is GZB. So I don't know, maybe he has his own canon heritage, who the fuck knows. But yeah, I guess, no, I did it, the fucking thing, I did the fucking cactus. I fucking hate those cactuses, they're the worst thing in the game. Even the boulders didn't kill me as often. Cactuses and enemies that poison you are the worst thing in the game. And bats. And bats and bees. And really small enemies that you don't even notice attacking you. You might just be digging around and then all of a sudden you notice, wait a minute, I'm taking damage all the time. What the fuck is damaging me? And then you find out that you're being damaged by a stupid little bee. I don't even remember, to be honest, with what I was looking for in this episode. I guess all I just wanted to do is explore the caves. Like, just to make sure if I'm gonna maybe run into something interesting, maybe not, who the fuck knows? God of War 2 apparently also is supposed to be announced sometime soon. Not sure about that, to be honest. Because I haven't seen any kind of confirmation from Santa Monica that they're gonna confirm God of War 2 anytime soon. PlayStation State of Play is apparently gonna be, I think this week. So this is definitely interesting. By the way, this week, this Friday, when you're watching this week's Friday is beer day, so you better celebrate. I know I'm gonna. And yeah, State of Play is this week, and apparently they're gonna show more stuff, talk about Crash 4. I hope they will at least maybe show like a new character, you know, maybe they should explain what the hell is going on with Tona. Is he like canon? Is this like a new character? Who the fuck is that pirate looking Tona? I think they already confirmed it's pirate Tona, but like what the hell is her, you know, role in the game? Is she like an evil Tona? Is it just actual Tona, like again? Falling rocks. Falling what? I don't know, he died. Poor friend. He died. Gothic 1 is apparently... Gothic 1 Remake is apparently coming to consoles, which is a thing I was really curious about. I'm gonna add it to the list. Because Gothic 1 is an iconic game that all my friends fucking played, but I never did. And I never got around to playing it anytime soon, so I didn't really care. But if it's getting a remake, and if it's any good, if it's better than the original. I already seen that there's no iconic scene of Welcome to the Colony at the beginning. Because they did show some of the stuff. They've shown the very beginning of the game and the remake, and I was thinking that why the fuck they haven't... Why the fuck is there no like a Welcome to the Colony scene? That's like the fucking most iconic scene from that game. But it's not in it. I'm looking for more shit to talk about. Nice Russian. Cyberpunk 2077. Still nothing new about it, I guess. Lots of people are trying to, I seen, paint the game a bad light, like, oh, they're deleting so much shit from the game. The game is crunched, and they're just removing shit from it. No, the game is gonna be great. I'm pretty certain the game is gonna be absolutely fucking amazing. And if it's not gonna be amazing, then a country's gonna fall. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe you do, maybe you don't, I don't know. I recently been playing, I think I was talking about it in my Half-Life episode, but I'm desperate for shit to talk about. I was recently playing a lot of Battle Block Theater, which is a platforming game from the creators of Battle Crashers and I believe Meat Boy and Binding of Isaac. So I made a let's play of Super Meat Boy, and that was a really I don't remember. I think I was doing commentary while I was playing the game, because I don't remember adding. Unless I wasn't. I don't remember actually. Was I do? How do I? I don't remember. You have to check it out, but who cares? I was recording that game, and one annoying fucking thing about it is apparently I could not delete my save file to start the game fresh. So I'm basically replaying levels I already beaten, and you can see that I've beaten those levels. You can see my previous score. You can see I did slightly better in this playthrough. Not very much better, but slightly better. Which is kind of annoying that I can't delete it and just start all over, because at the beginning of the game there's a cutscene happening. So I'll have to find the cutscene from someone else's footage and put it in as my own footage. You know, fucking steal footage again, just like in that fucking Half-Life episode. Not a fan of doing that. And I really like this fucking underground desert music, it's fucking awesome. It's not at all fitting for what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not even like in such danger. This sounds like boss music. Bosses in the boss in the game, not my friend. And yeah, it's ridiculous. So I'm sitting here for ooh, hentai, nice. Yeah, Twitter hentai. Oh, more hentai, hell yeah. And what was I saying? I was saying before I got distracted by the hentai. Oh yeah, and I still haven't finished it, but it's fun. I like that game. And I meanwhile started playing Hat in Time. I started playing it because one day I was just kinda, my computer was rendering videos, so I didn't want it to turn on a game and record it because, you know, it would probably lag. And I just started playing Hat in Time because I had nothing to do. And I'm actually at the end of the game, and I gotta say, Chapter 1 is pretty fun. Chapter 2, the movie themed one, that's a fun one too. But then Chapter 3 is really fucking annoying. Like, the missions in Chapter 3 are not at all interesting. There's like one really cool mission in Chapter 3. And the final boss in the Chapter 3 is cool. But like the overworld is so fucking not interesting looking, just like a dark forest, and I'm keep fucking losing my way around it, and just like I don't know where the fuck I'm going. There's like so much shit just kind of in the middle of nothing. Just looks very uninspired, that's what I'm trying to say. But then like Chapter 1 and 2 bosses, I feel like bosses in this game take way too many hits. Because you can only take 4 fucking hits in the game. And the bosses sometimes take like over 20 hits to kill them. And you can only kill them in like specific moments. And sometimes when like I'm doing something, I'm not even sure if is the boss just standing still, is he like gonna attack me now? Because sometimes you can attack bosses during their attacks, sometimes you can't. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I even doing? I don't even know the guy's name in this game, because I'd never even talked to him, because the guy can go suck a dick, he's a furry. There's a furry in the game. And she's the zoologist. And remember how in Monster Hunter World, you probably don't, but I do, because nobody fucking cares. So, GZB wasn't alone in that game, he had a cat named Sweetwater. Sweetwater comes back in this game, but only later. So I suppose you could say that this game takes place before Monster Hunter World, because I like to think of GZB as like this one continuous character who goes through all these fucking fantasy games, and it's just all a continuous adventure for him. And he's just like really fucking old. Maybe he found like a potion of immortality or something, fountain of youth. You know, maybe one day I'll play a fantasy game where you have to find the Fountain of Youth, and I'll play a GZB and it will have a canonical explanation as to why GZB is able to go through all these adventures and he still looks fine. And this game is a little more pixelated, but I like to think of him as still the same character. Yeah. There's a Half-Life series apparently also in the works, like a live-action TV show. And honestly, that one I'm a little more excited than the Splinter Cell one, because deep down inside, I still think I like Fallout. Fallout, you know? Like, as a series, I do like Fallout, but Fallout 76, I haven't even fucking played it. I wanted to play the trial version, or I guess they would let me play it for like one day, but I can't even download it. I wanted to make a gameplay and such out of it, and that's it. They wouldn't even let me do it. I think this guy I did use on a thumbnail. I don't remember. Chad G Mother. This month I got banned from Twitter like 5 fucking times. I don't even know why. It's ridiculous. Someone made themselves a bouncy castle themed around Crash Bandicoot. That's great. As a kid, I remember they brought a bouncy castle. There was like a big fucking concert somewhere in my town, and they had a bouncy castle. And I don't know if it was because I was so small back then and I was basically just like half the length of everyone else around me. But I remember that my town used to host these like enormous fucking concerts with like so many people, booths everywhere, every fucking restaurant was occupied. There were so many booths with like shit in them you could buy. But then I never seen that ever happen again. And I'm pretty sure, because I have memories of my town just being like flooded with these fucking little places where you can buy stuff. Streets were fucking closed because there were just like either food stands or like some other shit around. And nobody does that anymore. Barely anything happens in the fucking town anymore. Last week there was some kind of protest. I know it wasn't a protest or something else, but people were throwing around like... People were throwing around flares, holding flags and screaming shit. When I got there they were already like going away because... But it wasn't like some kind of fucking big protest where the police had to be involved. I mean, police was there, but they were there and nobody really minded. They were just like keep screaming. Of course, like with every single situation like that, I feel like all the crazy people also showed up. Because, like, yeah, okay, some people kind of went away and they were just like, alright, let's fucking leave. But then there were more people who were, you know, while they were leaving, they were just waving those flags around, fucking screaming. Now that... fucked up. Blueberries. Saw a picture of blueberries on Twitter. I got blueberries in my fridge. Oh, blueberries. I fucking love blueberries. Next episode, half an hour long. But I already been sitting here for 2 hours, so... Oh, man. You know what I thought? To kind of talk about something in this series? I would look up, maybe, what would be an interesting idea is because I haven't done it before. Let's look up, and also since last episode I mentioned how I was looking for screenshots of King Slime, and the only thing I found was like hentai, which I thought that means the Terraria fanbase must be some stupid little kids who draw hentai. What the fuck? And I was thinking, I bet there is a lot of fucking interesting fanfics in this game, you know? Like someone, like their character and all the characters. Maybe it would be like, I would find something multiple chapters wide and I could just read it all during this Let's Play. It would have been interesting, because the shortest episode of this series is like 25 minutes long. All the other ones are like long, some of them are hours long. Hours, just like 1 hour. I don't even have an hours long video on my channel, because anytime it gets like longer than an hour, I'm looking for anything to cut out. Because it's a little too fucking long. But that's the thing, you know, I'm usually not shutting the fuck up throughout my videos, and I end up not having anything to cut out because I'm gonna throw in something I was talking about. I think I did it once in my Grand Theft Auto Vice City Let's Play, where I was recording the bank heist mission Which after I realized how to do it properly, I did it way faster than before. But still, it took me so fucking long. And that was an hour long, and I cut out like a lot of parts where I was just getting my ammo back and my guns and getting back to the mission, because I had to drive from the hospital. I couldn't just immediately restart the mission, I had to drive to my house, pick up the guns, drive to the place, activate the mission, and then repeat it. That's why old GTA games are so fucking annoying. And because of that, I think I cut out like a lot of stuff I said in between, and I just like, I see a cut, and then all of a sudden I'm talking about something, and you're like, what the fuck? When did I mention that? It's kind of weird, but if I didn't cut anything out, then the episode would be like ridiculously long. I got impaled by a falling cactus. Can you fucking believe that? We both got killed by a rolling cactus. Where the fuck was he even? That he got killed by a fucking cactus. Man, these rolling cactuses are the worst fucking thing imaginable. I fucking hate them. They can go fuck themselves for all I care. I think the episode's about to end. I don't think I'm going to go back to the mines. I think I'm just gonna mess around. Man, me and Boss look the same. I got slightly darker skin. But you can't even see that because I have so much armor on me. Speaking of GTA Vice City, that's another series where I cheated. I didn't record it myself cheating, but I did mention in the series that I cheated. So just so you know, I cheated. It's another reason why I didn't even get achievements for beating the game. Because as soon as I used one cheat code, no matter for what, I disabled achievements, but I was like, you know what? I don't give a shit to get some stupid dumbass achievement that no one cares about. Just because it's so annoying. There's a part in the game where you have to buy properties, which, in my opinion, this is where Vice City gets more annoying, when you have to buy properties and do missions for them. Before, it's all fun because you just do mission after mission, but then you have to like fucking buy properties and you have to get money. It's ridiculously annoying. And I think I failed by buying the first property I bought. I don't remember which one I bought, but I bought one that didn't pay very well. I think the movie studio is the best to buy the first, because I think that you get a lot of money from the missions. And I bought something else, and by the time I was finished with the missions, I didn't hit the money to buy any other property that gives you missions. And I thought, okay, I'm a little fucked. What do I do? Where do I get the money? So I finished the episode and I was like driving around from each property I had. I think I had only 3. And each 10 minutes, I think, you get more money from them. So I was driving around Vice City in circles, collecting money. And I got so little money that it was so fucking annoying that what I did a glitch. I found out a glitch how to get money. You activate the vigilante missions by sitting in a cop car and pressing L3 in it, I think. You drive up to your garage in your house. Then you get out of the car. No, wait. You park the cop car inside the garage, you get out of it, walk out of the garage, you blow up the car, then the garage closes and opens again, fixing your car, but blowing all the cars up that you had to find. Because the car explosion cheat code blows up all the cars that are rendered on the screen. No matter what car it is, it will blow up. But in the vigilante missions, while you have a sign that you have to go and blow up someone's car because they're running away or something, the car is already rendered. It's just really far away, but it is there. So if you activate the cheat code, the car, no matter how far away from you it would be, it blows up. And the more levels you progress, the more cars show up, the more money you get. But with that glitch, it's basically really easy, because all you have to do is just get out of the car, blow it up, get back in it, so like garage closes, opens, fixes your blown up car, because that's how garage works in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Even if the car is blown up, it will still fix your car if it's in the garage. And that's how I was cheating. And man, just thinking about the fact that I still have one more episode to do today is just... brother. From another mother, oh god. Oh, my eyes fucking hurt. Another annoying fucking thing about the fucking dude sitting is that I don't just fucking like I was just sitting in my room for fucking like 4 hours after I came back from the gym, right? And I was just sitting, waiting for him to fuck off. It was so annoying. Tomorrow's gonna be too sure too. It's fucking bullshit. It's pissing me off so fucking much. The most annoying thing about it is that I had this shit calculated, right? And I had like, okay, this week I'm gonna record this many videos, next week I'm gonna finish this Let's Play already, recording it at least, and I'm gonna record some gameplays and such because I have these couple of games I got for free. And if I have more time, I'm gonna record more Half-Life episodes, and then for the rest of the month I'm gonna make Yakuza 0 Let's Plays. Because I don't know if in September I'll have even time to record at all. Not even if I'll have like, oh, I'll record a little later than usual. I don't think I'll have time at all to even sit and fucking play anything. I'll be busy. So look, I did came back to the cave one last time, but I think the lava might gotten in. I can already see the way I died. See, I was trying to block it, but I was like, oh man, I'm kind of fucked. What do I do? Well, what do I do? So for really risky, well, I try to open that and then block it really quickly. What am I doing? Why am I putting this away? The lava's gonna pour in and it's gonna flood me and I'm gonna die. Look, I can't put blocks inside because I'm burning to... I can't put blocks where lava is. So I'm still a moron. Just drown myself in lava, great. See you fellas in the next episode, bye.